So I was walking through the thrift store and I was trying to figure out something I could use for my keychain holder, Scoutcrafter challenge. And I found this wooden ring, and I just got the thought to make a round Hobbit style door keychain holder. So it'll be a little cabinet basically that holds the keychains in there. I made this keychain holder when I was a kid, and my parents still have it hanging up in their closet. I found this wood here on the side of the road. You can see the grain is pretty tight and it's clear. There's no knots down there. So after I clean it up and sand it down, it'll be nice wood to work with. After I glued it together, it became the back of the cabinet. This wood was really easy to work with because there was no knots in it, so planing it like this was really easy. And you can see here I'm tracing it, and I'm going to notch that out. And once I notch it out, I can fit the ring inside that notch. I'm using this hinge here to hold the door to the frame. So I just had to cut out a little notch so it would sit in. I have this cedar here. It's really thin, maybe about 3/16 of an inch. And that's going to make a nice door. So here I'm using my V tool, my V wood carving tool, to add some vertical lines to the door. This way when you look at the door, it'll give you the impression that there are multiple planks of wood, just like when you look at a bigger door. I bought these little studs and screws off of Amazon. The screw just screws right into that hole right there. I had to remove some more material from the ring and from the back of the door. You can see right here as I zoom in. That way I can open the door to at least 90 degrees. I use these L brackets. You can see I cut them off to about an inch so they fit inside the cabinet. I found this in my junk drawer and I figured it would make a nice doorknob. I used some emerald green paint and a little bit of black to make it darker. And I wanted to paint the door green just to make it look like Bilbo's door in The Hobbit. The shellac really makes this wood piece look nice. For the back of the cabinet, I used this dark walnut, one coat of that, and then I used one coat of ebony. It's a little darker, just to darken it up. I use this gold paint here on the door handle and the hinges, and the hooks that go inside. This technique is called dry brushing, where you basically you get most of the paint off of the brush, and you just brush it lightly over the whatever you're painting, and it kind of gives it just the hint of the color. It looks more gold in the video than it does in person, but it looks really nice. After the back dried, I mixed up another batch of paint and I painted the front of the door. It came out a little bit darker, but I like the color much better on the outside, and I'm happy with it. It was nice to have everything already pre-drilled and pre-assembled. This way, putting it back together made it that much easier. These hooks turned out nice too with the gold paint. I cut a small notch in the back of the door to fit this little square nut. That way it will hold tight when I screw the handle onto it. I really like the color of the paint and the black hardware that I have on here. And the shellacked wood looks really nice too. I used my stamp to put my initials in there. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.